Hello, it's Ronnie boy. Hey, it's me. I got some extra work down at my restaurant place where I work. Got 2 hours today. Feel the green coming in. Got my first check from there. Might cover my phone bill. My phone bill's the same every month. I got the unlimited long distance and everything, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. I even gave up my cell phone a couple months ago. Don't need it. I'm not going anywhere. If I go on a long trip, I can buy one of those cheapo throwaway things if I'm going on a trip or something. But shoot, I'll use my home phone. It's got my high-speed computer and caller waiting, caller ID, unlimited long distance. Well, I used to have the high-speed computer and my home phone, and they called me up one night and said, "We'll give you a bundle package." And that would include caller ID, caller waiting, all the frills. And I said, "Okay, how much?" $5 more. And I get them extra freebies? I said, yeah. So I went with it. And my check from A&W covered it, and then I sorry, I don't know what's going on here. And I had $10 to spend on beer. Oh, I had a surprise tonight. My ex-brother-in-law, my sister deported him. No, divorced him a few years ago. Oh, many years ago, maybe 20 years ago. Never heard anything from him and anything like that. And I guess he had gone to Hawaii about a month ago. And when he got back from Hawaii, he calls me about every day or every other day. And we just joke around. He tells me what he did in the farm and asks me what I'm doing. And I told him I was ill and this and that. We joke around and everything. That's kind of nice. I guess I'm the best friend he's got now. I don't know if he watches my videos or not, but I don't think he does. I don't think he knows the first thing about a computer. But I guess he was complaining. See, his boy runs the farm now. And my brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law, he says, he took me up to the field up there on the ridge and said he'd be back to pick me up. The boy was going to some kind of rock concert. He had his tennis shoes and shorts on. He said, "I'll be back to pick you up." And what my brother-in-law had to do was pick up stone. I says, "You're the hired man now." That's what you get when you're a hired man. I've been a hired man, oh gosh, I guess probably half of my life. Probably a little more than that. And if you're a hired man, when I was a hired man, I broke my leg, my arm, and I got my chest broke, got burned. Oh, blower's plug. Why don't you climb up to the top there and clean it out? Okay, we're going to pick stone today. Yeah, my rear end. I'm going to be picking stone today. And that's what I told him. He says, "Well, you're right." I said, "Well, you're the hired man now." He says, "I wonder if I was like that." He says, "Yes, you were." Yeah, boy. See, you don't realize until you have to do it. And they well, look at that. This tore my shirt today. And I wasn't doing anything. It's an old shirt. It just tore because when my muscles pump up, it just breaks, tears open. Oh, that hurt. Shouldn't do that. This camera turns him. I wasn't doing anything. It's an old shirt. Oh, hell with it. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. This brother-in-law of mine, he's 73 years old. Now all of a sudden he's a hired man. He's got to pick up the stone. I think that is cool. One of the guys who stuck it to all his hired men is finally finding out what it's like. I don't know why he's all of a sudden calling me after all these years, but we joke around, and he tells what he did on the farm, I tell him what I did, and make jokes about the neighbors. I have no jokes to make about my neighbors, but he's one of those gossips. He's got a nickname for everybody. I wonder what he calls me. I don't know. I don't know. What would he? I don't know. But anyway, after he's been doing this, calling me all the time, he says he's up to the local tavern. This is up in the county where I grew up in. And he said he was up to the local taverns way out in the sticks. That's all there's there, just the tavern. And that tavern owner, he's 91 years old now. And I haven't been up there for years, but he says he was up there and wondered if he remembered me. And this owner of the bar says, "Yeah, I remember him. He's my best friend. He helped me out one time. I'll never forget that." I was going to school. I was driving 30 miles when I was going to college. I was driving 30 miles and come home to the farm, do chores and plow and pick up stone. And I was going to school one morning, and here's this guy who owned the bar. He's in the snow in the ditch, and I stopped and I says, "You need help?" I was about 19 years old, and he says, "Yeah, I could use a ride home." I said, "Okay, let me go up here and turn my car around. I'll come back." And he got in and took him home another 5 miles the other way. He got home. I left my keys in the car. I said, "Okay, get in." I couldn't let him stand there because it was cold out. So I went back, got his keys, brought him back. I said, "What about your car?" He says, "My neighbors will help me with that." He said, "You get to school." And ever since there, I was his best buddy. Okay, this video is getting long enough. I just want to let you know my thoughts for the day. And I'm feeling pretty good. I might take tomorrow off. I'm a farmer. Thank you for watching the Ronnie Boy Show.